Hey guys, it's Flip, and today I'm going to do a review of this ultrasonic cool mist humidifier made by Everlasting Comfort. Alright, first I'm going to show you the features and specs of this unit, and then I will go over some pros and cons that I've discovered, and then I will show it to you in use and put it to the test. So first I'll go over the features of the unit. First, it's got a 360-degree rotating nozzle on top, so you can aim the direction of the cool mist. It's a 1-gallon tank. It has a window right here so you can see where your water level is at. To fill the humidifier, you simply lift up the tank and flip it over. Twist open the valve and fill it with distilled water. Then twist the valve back on. You can use tap water with this, but if you have a high mineral content, also known as hard water, you will get a fine white dust that comes out. Because of that, the manufacturer recommends that you use distilled water. So then go ahead and flip the tank back over and put it on the base. If you want to add essential oils, you can turn the unit around and slide out this tray on the back. And then you will add your essential oils onto this white sponge right here, and then put your tray back in. So then there is a control button right here, and to turn the unit on low, you press it once. To turn it on medium, you press it a second time. And to turn it on high, you press it a third time. Then you can adjust the nozzle on top to direct your cool mist. To turn on the nightlight feature, you hold in the control button for 3 seconds. If you want to turn the nightlight feature back off, press that for 3 seconds again. It also has an auto shut off where if it runs out of water, the unit will shut off and this indicator light will turn red. So just to give you an idea for a size comparison, this is a Honeywell humidifier that I've done a review on in the past, and you can see it's much taller and wider than the Everlasting Comfort humidifier, which is shorter and more of a square shape, but these are both 1-gallon tanks. So now I'll give you a few pros and cons that I'll come up with after using it for a while. The first pro is the nightlight feature. My kids really love that and they're excited about having it in the room. The next pro is how quiet it is. I'll let you hear just the humidifier for a few seconds. Another pro is how small it looks, and it kind of has that modern feel to it, but yet it can run for 40 hours straight, and it works on a room up to 300 square feet. It also has no filter that needs to be messed with or a heating element that needs to be cleaned, but you do need to still clean the tank every 2 to 3 weeks. A con would be that there's no handles anywhere on this tank, so it's a little bit awkward when you're taking it off to refill it. Some humidifiers have a handle on the top of the tank, some even have a handle on the bottom of the tank. This one doesn't have one at all, but I also kind of think that's what gives it its sleek look. Another con is that it's best to use distilled water with this. It's nice that you don't have a filter to mess with, but the downside of that is it's going to put those minerals out into the air, and you're going to kind of get a white dust that will settle on your furniture and floor if you don't use distilled water. So let's do a little test in my daughter's bedroom. That's where this humidifier is going to stay permanently. They are excited about the nightlight feature, and it's always a good idea to have a humidifier running in kids' bedrooms at night in the winter. When you have your furnace running, it dries out the air, and that makes it tough for them to breathe. So it's always a good idea to have a humidifier running. Right now it's about 15 degrees outside, so it's a good time to do this test. So how we're going to measure this is I have a digital hygrometer on the shelf over here, and right now you can see our humidity is reading at 32%, which is too dry. Ideally you want your humidity between 40 and 60%. I'll put a link to one of these under the video in the description if you want to check them out. These definitely come in handy around the house. And I will also put a link to this humidifier under the video in the description. So what we're going to do is set this on medium. and then we will shut the door and we will come back in about an hour and we will see how much we can get that humidity level to go up. So it's been about an hour. Let's go ahead and check what our humidity level's at now. We'll check our digital hygrometer and we are up to 36% humidity. So it brought it up some, getting closer to that 40% where we want it to be. I'm sure if we had waited a little bit longer that would probably come up more, or if we ran this on high it would probably come up faster. One last thing, the manual does say to keep the unit away from curtains, heat sources, and electronic appliances. So just be mindful of that. I've got a couple of those things in the area, but I've got the nozzle pointed away, so there shouldn't be any issues. Alright, that's it. This is a pretty cool little humidifier. Hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, please hit the like button and subscribe to my channel. Thanks for watching.